In today's video, I am going to be breaking down how you can beat with a very simple press break a 1-2-1-1 diamond press. This is a press that gets a lot of younger teams confused and a lot of turnovers, so a lot of teams run it. And these are some simple strategies with one simple play that you can incorporate into your team so that you can score as you just seen right there. So let's get down and let's check out this super simple basketball play so that you can win more games. Really quickly, if you want a very simple basketball offense, make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. And if you like the ability of me writing on top of this video, it's called Coach Lens. It's down in the description below as well. And the clipboard app that I'll be writing on is also down in the description too. Okay, so as you can see, the other team was shooting a free throw shot, and they made their shot. So good shot, it was a nice swish. Now, what they set up was the diamond press, and we see that right here. As soon as we inbound that ball, 1, 2, 1, and then there was one more back there. In fact, they were running this press the entire second half of this game. This game was about a year ago. I never broke it down yet, and I seen it popped up, and I just really wanted to break it down because I think it can help a lot of teams. But the first thing that I can say that will help your team win more games is this right here. Watch Max. Max gets this rebound. Watch how fast he goes. Out of bounds right away, passes inbounds right away. That's number one. Now, we didn't necessarily run a press break. Normally, what our press break is we have two guys at half, a guy in the elbow, they cross, but they get to the same spots. Now, if the other team is very quick at setting up their press, I always taught my team, you don't go to the elbows and cross. All you got to do is get a guy where you would normally run, get it out of bounds as fast as possible, and inbound to one of these two guys. Because they're not crossing, they're just getting to those spots that they would normally get to if they were crossing. Next, when you get that ball inbound, so it goes to Ethan, the next thing that happens is he gets that ball, inbounder runs up the middle. Now, Ethan has two different choices. If they're playing this extremely strong, where all four guys are essentially at the three-point line or above, well, that means that we have a 2-on-1 situation down court because we have two guys at half. So why get the ball back to middle when we can just bomb it down court as fast as possible? And that's exactly what we did. We took one dribble, which in my opinion is one dribble too many, but it doesn't matter because, well, we got it down court. Now, we are in a 2-on-1 situation. We have a Desiree, who you see on my channel all the time training, as well as Sebastian. Now, it's going to come down to running the 2-on-1 game. In this case, we do a quick pass over to a Desiree. Keep in mind, we have only taken one dribble so far, and we have already got it to their free throw line. We didn't even have to take the dribble. That's how crazy this is. The fact that we can beat a press, and you can too, without taking any dribbles, is a testament to how good your team is at passing. And then a Desiree passes the ball back to Sebastian because he didn't just stand here and wait after he made that pass over to a Desiree. After he made that pass, he then cut to the rim, because what's going to happen if we rewind this just a bit is after you make that pass, well, guess what? That defender is going to then follow that pass so that he can cut it off and hope that the weak side defender drops down to cover his back. However, that doesn't happen if you have a team that is playing you strong and everybody up, which means that Sebastian is wide open. We get that ball back to Sebastian and we make that layup. If we rewind just a bit, if they don't play strong, which means that if there is, obviously there are three guys here, 1, 2, 3, and if this guy was back just a bit, let's say right about there, instead of playing us strong at the free throw line, what we would then do, or at least what I would hope my team does, because he wouldn't be here to cut off this passing lane. If he was up here instead, Max is going to go up middle. We would then make that pass to Max, and then that would draw this defender. We would then have Keneal and Ethan running down court. And now, with Max getting that ball back up the middle, he could either get it to Keneal, get it to Ethan, bomb it down court to a Desiree, or bomb it down court down to Sebastian. Again, all with taking 0 dribbles. So some simple quick tips. Get the ball down court as fast as possible without dribbling. If you can pass the ball without dribbling, and don't even think about dribbling. This is the thing with younger players. They'll get pressured and they'll say, oh, I got to dribble right away. Or they'll catch it and say, I got to dribble. If they can catch the ball and think to pass first to get that ball down court, you're going to be very super successful. If you can run a play like this, or really any other play, there's a trillion different inbounds plays that you can run, and you can get your teammates or your players to think, okay, number one, I already know where the defense is. I should be able to scan the court and understand where everyone is playing. This is not something that is very difficult. You receive the pass, you look, okay, they're playing strong, get it down court. They're playing weak, get it down middle. Those are 2 options. These are decisions that defense or offensive players have to make. And the younger that they can make these decisions, the better they're going to be in the future. Anyways, I hope that these tips, oh yeah, and also make that ball inbound as fast as possible. Sprint it out of bounds. Do not wait and just go. Sprint as fast as possible. Get it in bounds quick. Pass, do not dribble, and get it down court, because you're going to be on a fast break every single time. If you do this, you're going to win more games. Teams that are pressing you are going to lose more games. And you're going to be very happy. Teams are going to be very upset that you keep on beating their press. Anyways, I hope that this video has helped you. Make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense if you want a very super simple offense. I'll see you guys again in my next video.